the side. And of course you can put this either on your back or on the front. And the front makes it, well, more like a front squat, and you can keep yourself more upright. But you've got options there. I'm going to put this in front for myself for one set, and then I'll put it on my back for the next one. And I'll show you from the side. So I'll do 20 each way. So here. If you want to be more upright, you can actually, if you're strong enough, you can hold the weight out in front. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. So look at the angle here, how I'm folding up, and I'm going to keep the same foot width for this and the back squats. If you're strong enough, you can do this. This is going to be a pretty big shoulder challenge though. And you can see I'm more upright now. Cannot do a ton of these. There we go. And then of course we have the back. Make sure I don't knock anything over. I know you can't see my face just because of the limitations of the camera and how far back I was able to put it. All right, here. So now I'm going to be folding up. Let me get a little bit more like here. I'm going to be folding up a bit more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then from the side, just so you can see that angle. Again, I'm keeping about the same foot width I had with the front squats. Boom. So you see pretty big difference in the angle of my back, and also the positions of my legs, the angles of my knees and hips, and my ankles. So that's normal. I stopped counting. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. So, some options there for the squatting. And another thing that I'll sometimes do, this is more of a kicking martial arts sort of thing, but it can be useful. Let me angle this up a bit. Whoop. Just a bit. So something else you can do, I know it's angled up at me now, but this can be useful for when you're trying to just get better at balancing, when you're trying to get more comfortable with being on one foot and skipping side to side, like when I was doing those sort of skater jump things. We do those in judo periodically, and other martial arts and other exercises as well, or in other sports and whatnot. But this is what I used to do a lot in Taekwondo. I'll pick one leg up, and then I'm going to angle the camera back down in a second so you can see. But I bring it down, I don't touch the floor. I come to maybe an inch or 2 off the floor, and back up knee to elbow here. And I do sets of those. And sometimes I'll just do sets like that, the whole time not touching. Sometimes I'll intersperse kicks, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You don't need to see my face for this portion, so I'll angle it back down so you can see where my feet are, I hope. Okay, phone, don't fall over. So it'll be something like this, right? So we'll start with this side. I'm picking this up to this elbow. So I shift my weight, and you can see that my foot's kind of floating off the ground. And from here, sets of 8, sets of 10, sets of whatever I can do. 1, 2, and I'm gripping the floor with my other foot. See, I'm wobbling a little because I'm rusty. I can come up, out, elbow, out, so I can alternate. The whole time though, I'm not touching the floor. And you'll find that's especially taxing on both legs actually, on both hips, on your quads, on a lot of stuff. And it's a fun challenge. It might be something that you decide is worth trying. Boom, whoop. Came up too fast and wasn't balanced there. Up, out. And of course I can turn my foot if I want to make it a proper kick, but that's not really the issue right now. It's more just getting good at controlling ourselves. Now this is my bad knee. We'll see how this goes. this leg's not as stable when I'm trying to balance on it. Okay. Oh boy. All those little pivots that go through the knee feel funky. So, one. You probably tell I'm a lot worse on this side right now. And I used to kick with my right leg, so I used to be better at balancing on my left foot. But this is probably in some ways a good thing for me to do. I'll do a couple with the kick as well. Whoa, whoa. Boom. And really what I want to do is get smooth with it. And already this hip is on fire. It was being challenged more on both sides because this hip is kind of goofy. So that'll be part one. I'll do some more in a bit. So stay tuned.